Welcome to Road to 100 Million, where we are on a mission to impact over 100 million lives to achieve their dreams. Welcome to this episode of Road to 100 Million, where we are on a mission to impact over 100 million lives to achieve their dreams. Today is another beautiful 5-minute Friday, and like always, I always am so excited to do these and get these out for you guys. So with that said, let's jump right into it. Today, I bring you guys a quote from Shad Helmstetter. He is a PhD physician doctor in neuroscience and neuroplasticity. He is absolutely amazing at what he does, and I'm currently reading one of his books called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. I highly suggest it. It's so, oh my God, this guy's just a genius. When you start taking these concepts and breaking them down to a pure, like really simple science almost, we don't understand, or I guess we start to understand like how everything around us has programmed us to be the way we are today. And it's very interesting. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys or share with you guys this quote. It goes, "Look at your energy like a checkbook. You wouldn't waste money on things you can't change. Be aware of what you're spending your energy on." Okay, so it goes on to say, leading behavioral researchers have told us that as much as 77% of everything we think is negative, is counterproductive, and works against us. At the same time, researchers have said that as much as 75% of all illnesses are self-induced. It's no wonder. What if the researchers are correct? That means as much as 77% of our programming is the wrong kind. Okay. So what he's saying here is like, we don't understand, I think, the thoughts we think. Like a lot of our thoughts happen to be very unconscious thoughts. Like we don't understand what we start saying to ourselves. Right here, he's saying 77% of the things we tell ourselves are counterproductive or negative. Why is that? You wouldn't think so, but why is that? The ego starts coming in, right? The ego, down to a science, is a defense mechanism, right? It's a defense mechanism to keep you in survival, right? It's for survival. If you run outside and there's a lion out there and that starts chasing you down, you're going to have some adrenaline running. You're going to want to take off running. You're probably going to run faster than you've ever ran before. It doesn't matter if you're in shape or not. Like, you're going to run faster than you ever have before if you have a lion behind you chasing you down. Okay. Adrenaline, that's ego, right? There's good sides of the ego as far as survival, right? If you're driving through a stoplight and somebody runs a red, your ego is going to tell you instantly, right? You're going to tense up, you're going to slam on the brakes, you're going to swerve, you're going to do whatever you need to do because your ego goes into survival mode right away. Same thing happens when we start to think about things we want. The ego starts to tell us, oh, it's not true. Oh, we can't do that. Because why? We're fearful that if we think, can we do that? Is that possible? Then at that point, if it doesn't happen, we're going to be hurt. If somebody says, I want to become a millionaire, well, the ego is going to tell them, don't get your hopes up. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. Why? Because the ego is portraying that, hey, this might hurt if you don't get it. Okay. And it's keeping you from taking action. So be very mindful about the things you talk to yourself. The most important conversations that you'll ever have are the ones you have with yourself. Okay? Think about it. You are stuck with one person for the rest of your life, and he's in here. Right? That's the person you should become best friends with. Like, you should be thinking about the things you tell yourself. How often do you tell yourself certain patterns of negative things, of counterproductive things, of, just things that you don't even consciously understand that you're telling to yourself. A lot of what we say is very unconscious. That's why I'm very intrigued by metacognition. It's the process or the awareness of our thoughts and thought processes. I love looking into that because before I was this aware of my own thoughts, like I really couldn't tell you what I used to tell myself or what I used to think or what, like, I'm like, holy crap. It was kind of like an eye-opening thing of like, I understand what I'm telling myself now. I understand what goes on through my head. So you have to understand how to have those conversations with yourself because they are going to be the most important ones you ever have in your life. They're going to determine the absolute trajectory of what your life is, right? If I wake up every morning and I start thinking, oh, man, I'm only on episode 10. Like, I'm not even to 500,000 yet. Like, oh man, like, how am I going to do a road to 100 million? No, I wake up every single morning and it's a mission for me. I wake up and I'm like, how am I going to impact the world today? That is what I think. That is where my mindset is. How am I going to get one step closer? And that is how you have to be able to think. Put those positive thoughts, because your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your personality traits, and your personality traits ultimately define your fate or destiny, right? What you do with your life. So with that said, I would like to thank all of you for coming to this episode of Road to 100 Million. I hope any of this helps in any way. And like I say, as always, if you need any of my skills, knowledge, or resources, please just reach out and I would love to help you. All my information will be in the show notes. As always, you can email me at andrew@andrewzales.com or follow me on Instagram at andrewzales. I've reply to everything. So please keep reaching out. I love helping everyone, and I will see you guys on the next Road to 100 Million. Peace.